G'day folks. Yesterday I was sitting under the big shade tree where I normally wait out my wife's dialysis, and we swap devices normally. She has the iPad while she's getting her dialysis, and she gave me her phone. And so I had to go into my own site, like you all do, on her phone, and I just wanted to check whether there's any later comments. And as I checked, there was one here from this lady, Shirley. Sonny, have you had a moment to catch John's two recent videos? Now that's Jonathan Clegg she's talking about there. You came to mind, not sure why. I wasn't sure why either that I came to Shirley's mind. But interestingly enough, on my wife's phone, I was looking up my latest video from 2 or 3 months back, and right underneath it, first off, you've got the comments here, but right underneath it I see scorpions. Send me an angel. And I guess we could think it was just an algorithm that's bringing up scorpions, because the name of my video is Scorpions and a Broken Watch. We've got the thumbnail here of a scorpion. So it could be that, but something was telling me to pay attention. And it was more than just the thumbnail, it was telling me to pay attention. There's something happening here. So I thought I would go in and check out the song Send Me an Angel from the Scorpion. And this is the album cover for it. And you can see we've got an angel with angel wings here burning. And I decided to look at the lyrics to this, Send Me an Angel. And of course you get to the chorus here and it says, here I am. Will you send me an angel? Here I am, in the land of the morning star. Okay, so now let's look at something that Jonathan Clegg, because that was the name that Shirley had mentioned. Have I seen this guy's latest 2 videos? Well, this is a few videos back of Jonathan's, where ahead of time he said that something like this would appear, that the Lord would make himself evident to these people. And they looked up in the sky and saw this eye in the sky. So let's go back now to this album cover. And what do you know? It looks like an eye with this pupil here. So what does the scriptures tell us to do in Isaiah 29, 15 and 16? Woe to them that seek deep to hide their counsel from the Lord, and their works are in the dark. And they say, who seeth us? And who knoweth us? Surely your turning things of upside down shall be esteemed as the potter's clay. So how about we turn this image upside down and see what we can find? And you will see that this makes a pyramid with the arms, and at the top of the pyramid is the eye, and all these people are now upside down. So let's look at the chorus and what it means. Now the chorus consists of the singer entreating some unidentified addressee to send him an angel. Such a statement logically would be akin to him asking for some supernatural assistance in completing the task detailed above. Then the vocalist identifies his location, which is in the land of the morning star. Now, given the overall theme of this track, said morning star would be likely to be an allusion to Lucifer. So basically the singer is saying that he is situated in the land of Lucifer. Now I find it extremely interesting that we've got the group Black Sabbath has its own album cover called Cross Purposes with another angel, female, with burning wings. It is different because this one is right hand over left and Black Sabbath is left over right. So it's a completely different picture. Interesting that they would pick the same thing though. And it's called Cross Purposes. Let's have a look at what the meaning of cross purpose. Now, if we're in the land of Lucifer, a purpose, usually unintentionally, well, that wouldn't be right. In the land of Lucifer, when talking about Lucifer, a purpose contrary to another purpose of oneself or something else. It's opposite, okay? So Black Sabbath has its cross purposes, and I don't know whether you can see the cross there, but I'll just highlight it for you. There it is. We'll go back. It's easy to see when it's like that. So yes, there is an upside down cross there. But what are we supposed to do? Surely your turnings of things upside down shall be esteemed as the potter's clay. So now let's turn Black Sabbath's album cover upside down to figure out what the heck is going on here. But before we do, I want to congratulate Jonathan Clegg for such a simple way of talking about being double-crossed. Remembering that this album here is called Cross Purposes. And Johnny, in one of his latest videos, had two crosses, one up, one down, and that is the satanic cross. As the image of the scorpion, send me an angel, has an image of an eye with an angel in the middle of it. It makes a lot of sense. And this is off Johnny's site as well, so congratulations, Johnny. You've got some great photos for us to use. And one of the best I've seen is this one. And Dave the Wave has done this. Congratulations to him. It just makes it very, very simple of where we are in this situation. And the X here, if you will, always refer to this one. This is Johnny's picture. But just as I lead into the next picture, I did a little bit extra because here we have a pyramid. And if you look at Dave the Wave's cross here, you look for a pyramid right over the top. It has a cross over the top. And so we are here in this system. Here it is, the two pillars, the twin pillars. Now I want to turn this image upside down and tie those eyes that we've just seen, this one and this one, and what has trapped us here in this system. And here it is, guys. This is Black Sabbath, upside down, cross purposes, and there it is. That was the big trap, the cross purpose. In this situation, with the cross the right way up, this is the Lord God's eye. Above, up. Beautiful picture, Johnny. I have to say it again. Beautiful picture. And what does the scriptures say about that? Psalm 17:8. Keep me as the apple of the eye. Hide me in the shadow of your wings. Zechariah 2:8. For thus the Lord of hosts, after glory he has sent me against the nation which plunder you. For he who touches you touches the apple of his eye. And in Deuteronomy, this is about Jacob, this one. He found himself in a desert land, in the howling waste of a wilderness. He encircled him. He cared for him. He guarded him as the pupil of his eye. Now in the King James Version, that is the apple of his eye. The apple of God's eye is the pupil of his eye. In Proverbs 7:2, keep my commandments and live, and my teaching as the apple of your eye. So we can see from this depiction of John's that we're tying this one below with this one in a pyramid, the all-seeing eye in a pyramid. Now I've been led to the same sort of things as John here, that Johnny Clegg, that the pyramid is the enemy, and I've had them in my own journey of learning right from the very beginning. And if I zoom out here a little bit, you'll see an upside down pyramid that led me on my initial journey of finding all of this stuff out. But one of the things that I was led to was this serpent here. And I had to ask the Lord when I first saw it, am I suffering pareidolia, or am I really seeing this serpent draped over United States, Canada, and Alaska, and out across the Aleutian Archipelago? And I heard clearly in my spirit, look at the eye. The truth is in the eyes. And so as I zoomed in on this eye, right above it is a city called Anaconda. which an anaconda is the world's largest serpent. So yes, I was being told that this was really there. We're told to be as wise as serpents. Here's a river called Wise River right in the middle of the serpent's eye, and here is a small village called Wisdom, wise as serpents, yet gentle as dove. And this has unfolded and unfolded and unfolded. Here there is a river that runs through the serpent's mouth. Let me take the colour out and let's zoom in and find out what the river is called. And there it is. It's called Snake River, running through the mouth of the snake at a place called Twin Fall. And we live in a fallen twin system. Are you kidding me? This is just crazy stuff, folks. But it's the truth. There it is. Here we have a reptile, and in the topography here, we have a mask. Now take the mask back out, and you'll see here that the mask has a mouth, and it's speaking words of the cross. And when the mask's in place, behind the mask is a serpent. I want to ask you here, folks, what's the difference here with a cross, waters of the snake running through the mouth at Twin Fall, and this at the Vatican that Jonathan Cleck identified is a crowned serpent whose mouth here on the inside of the building is this window here, which when we turn it upside down, just as the scriptures tell us to do, it becomes the female reproductive system, which is absolutely identifiable right there. So what's the difference here with the waters called semen passing through the mouth and into the female reproductive system in a building that's shaped like a cross? And how the Lord leads me to confirm it is a serpent with the waters of the serpent running through the mouth at Twin Fall and a cross covering it. It's exactly the same story. And to prove it even further, here at an obelisk in San Francisco called the Triumph of Light, which is shaped like a small erect penis, when measured to the mind of the serpent, is 666 miles. Are you kidding me? No, we're not. What else have we got? How about we go down to Las Vegas to another pyramid at the Luxor Hotel, and right in front of it is another obelisk right here, which is the phallus of Baal, Satan, the serpent. Let's measure it and go due north to the mind of that serpent again, right to the serpent's brain, and we find yet again right into the middle of the reptile brain is 666 miles yet again. 666 from two separate phalluses of Baal to the same serpent brain. Are you kidding me? What if we went to another one? Can we find out any information about that? What if we go due east now? We've come due north. How about we go due east and try it again? And there it is, due east, 1,990 miles. And now we'll try and find out what 1990 means in the scriptures. So we'll go T1990, and we find it is intelligent, endued with knowledge, and it comes from to put your mind upon. And we have just come from the brain and intellect of the serpent to get here. This is just crazy stuff, guys. But all I'm doing is proving out Jonathan Cleck's stuff by another method, having been led to this way of proving it out. These were 3 screen captures from my last video, and now I'd like to circle right back to the beginning, where this subscriber of mine, SHIRLEY, said, "You came to mind, I'm not sure why." And I believe I found out why, and I think the most important part of this video is yet to come, because something happened when I saw that, and I heard in my spirit, pay attention. And so I did something that I would not normally do, and I looked up SHIRLEY on Facebook to see what I could find on her. And I'm going to leave the most important message of all, and the purpose of this video above all else, to just a little over a minute of SHIRLEY speaking. And I've queued up her video just before the 9-minute mark. And remember this from my video, and this is SHIRLEY speaking 4 months before I put this video up.
The enemy, ready or not? Ready or not? Time's up. Time is up. And while I don't know the day or the hour, only the Father does. He has let me know, SHIRLEY, get your act together. And while you're at it, tell everybody else, time is up. Get it together. Be ready. Don't find yourself unprepared. Don't find yourself embarrassed. Don't find yourself grieved. Don't find yourself lacking in want. If you're holding on to bitterness, if you're holding on to unforgiveness, if you're holding on to anything, that thing that you're ashamed of, that you don't know how to stop, you don't know how to quit, give it up, give it to God. Give it to God. Give it to God. Forgive people. Forgive them. Hug them. Love them. Tell them. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Folks, that's heartfelt. I believe that more than just 79 people should be hearing that over the many months since then. This needs to be heard by hundreds, thousands. And I thank you, SHIRLEY, for your heart. God bless you, and God bless everybody.